Swedish appliance maker Electrolux AB announced a cost reduction program after reporting a plunge in demand for its home appliances across Europe and the US. The world's second-largest home appliances manufacturer after Whirlpool said, and quote, market demand for core appliances in Europe and the US so far in the third quarter is estimated to have decreased at a significantly accelerated pace compared with the second quarter, driven by the impact of high inflation on consumer durables purchases and low consumer confidence. End quote. It noted, end quote, high retailer inventory levels have amplified the impact of the slowdown in consumer demand. End quote. Remember, there's a massive inventory glut of consumer goods at retailers. Electrolux warned a combination of snarled supply chains had pressured the company, which is expected to report an even more significant operating loss in the third quarter. End quote. In combination with supply chain imbalances resulting in significant production inefficiencies and increased costs, the third quarter earnings for the group are expected to decline significantly compared to the second quarter 2022, also excluding the one-time cost to exit the Russia market. This has been driven mainly by Europe and North America. Business area North America is expected to report an operating loss in the third quarter exceeding the loss in the second quarter. End quote. Waning consumer demand, retailer inventory building, and mounting losses for the Swedish company forced its board to, end quote, initiate a group-wide cost reduction program addressing both variable and structural costs. End quote. Electrolux explained more about the cost reductions. End quote. The program, which starts immediately, will focus on reducing variable costs, with special attention to eliminating cost inefficiencies in our supply chain and production. The structural cost reductions will primarily take place in Europe and North America and include prioritization and efficiency measures leveraging recent organizational changes which took effect July 1. The measures include increasing productivity in operations as well as optimizing the R&D portfolio, administration, sales and marketing activities. End quote. The souring outlook for Electrolux initially sent shares down 7% but have since recovered most losses late in the European session. Electrolux's CEO Jonas Samuelsson said consumer confidence is expected to stay depressed in Europe, adding, end quote, I think people will hold on to their wallets quite hard. End quote. The same is likely true in the US. Consumers have backed off buying durables goods and focused on purchasing staple products as the highest inflation in decades has sent wage growth deeply negative. For more than a year, households on both sides of the Atlantic are struggling